Joining us here in the studio is Sawhney, the director and founder of Waynik. It's from the group of Safco, and he's one of the companies that really have diversified on the back of COVID-19. KD, thank you for joining us here in the studios.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Thank you.
It's great to have you in here, and as many businesses have, you were just saying off air, you've gone from really being a B2B or a wholesaler in terms of supplying, food and products to slowly becoming more consumer-based.
A little bit of that is right. Of course, the core business never stops. So we've been here, like I said, for about 30 years. Our core business is called Safco International. We're into food service and distribution to hotels, resorts, restaurants, catering company. But obviously, when COVID hit us is when we realized, how do we diversify? It doesn't make us stop. We only think beyond, and that's when we thought of hitting the retail segment. We have people who are scared, who don't want to get out of the house. They don't want to be touching things, and what's the best way to bring in the wholesale pricing with the retail concept to your household? And we give you groceries, and we deliver groceries throughout the 7 Emirates. So imagine 50 dirhams minimum spend during COVID period, delivering to your households with a wholesale pricing. What more can you ask for?
Oh, brilliant. I mean, that's a fantastic concept. And, we were introduced to so many of these, in that time phase. How does Waynik stand out as a different concept as compared to a bunch of others who are doing similar things?
Absolutely. This is a question I get a lot. But to give you a brief, we're a family-owned business. We come back with great credibility. The reason why we are different from everybody else is because we are getting from the food service and trading aspect, which will still stay and still is going on. But we get from our trading and wholesale aspect into retail. So to be honest, we don't have those retail margins. We are not physically present as a store at the moment. So those margins you can count out. What we literally do is have the products kept in the warehouse. We have them online at the pricing that a restaurant would buy, a wholesaler would buy, and not with the 30-40% margins that you want to pick out of the shelves. So that's what keeps us different. Our pricing is very competitive. Quality and service, no doubt. With the kind of things we are doing over the last 2 years, we've been doing really well. And the thing that keeps us different is the wholesale aspect of things, and that we're coming back from the trading backing.
Well, you're probably in a great position there because you're speaking to both the clients and suppliers halfway through that supply chain. So you're getting a lot of feedback, I guess, on what the consumers are looking for. When you're looking at evolving in other ways, what are you doing with your single-use plastic bags and boxes? Because this has been a big change in consumer behaviour.
That's right.
Certainly asking for single-use plastic bags or charging. How are you at Waynik embracing this situation?
So what we do a lot of times, and also because Safco International as a group of companies, we do a lot of exports. So there's a lot of packaging material that is used. So what we do is, and because the world's asking for this, these are all recyclable. So there are 2 ways we deliver. These are packets that we do as well as cartons, and we always request, and the drivers and the helpers that are going out for deliveries to the consumers, we literally ask them and let them know and make them aware that these are plastics that you can use to recycle, and as well as our drivers literally wait there about 2 minutes, ask the customer or the consumer to empty the cartons, and we take them back. When we take them back, we can reuse them or recycle them, help save a lot of things for the environment.
Oh, definitely does. Now, this is a personal thing. Whenever I shop online, I come from a little old school mindset where I used to walk with my granny to the vegetable market, look at every single tomato that I'm picking,
feel the mangoes,
feel the mangoes, yes, smell the mangoes,
eat a couple of grapes before you check out.
That's right. Yeah, I find it difficult to trust someone else to pick veggies and fruits for me. I mean, they might just pick 7 different things, or not so good apples or mangoes or bananas or whatever, and pack in the bag. How does that work? I mean, I'm sure that you get these questions, or you would have probably had a solution for this as well.
So again, like I said, how we're different from everybody else, and a lot of that backing comes from the trading aspect. We export to about 35 odd countries, from Dubai being our head office. So talking about that, if a client sitting in Africa or say the Mauritius is very, very confident with our service and what we pick for them, delivering to Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman and all the other Emirates is a piece of cake. It's really easy where we think...
So you actually have someone there testing the avocados, making sure that they're all right before they get sent out?
100%. We get videos like testimonials. And at times they're a little quirky, but yeah, that's the confidence we keep with us. That's the backing we come from, and at the end of the day, we only think of one thing, which is how will I feel when I receive that product in my house.
Extremely important. Yeah,
absolutely. So if I have to be there receiving the right product, I'd like my consumers as well to be receiving the right product, because at the end of the day, they got to eat that. And I want them to come back to the website.
Precisely. No, this is a very good point, because that's the only thing that stops me from buying all my veggies or fruits. I mean, I normally pick packaged stuff from.
Now you know where to go.
now I definitely know. I definitely know now. I'm in fact right now on your website.
When it comes to consumer behaviour, I'm fascinated to know. Do you see a trend in the way people purchase? Are they looking to get healthier foods on the Sunday or the Saturday, Sunday, when they've maybe indulged a bit much on a holiday, and then maybe looking to spoil themselves more later on in the week?
To be honest, it's a complete mix. With the crowd demanding of products, it's a complete mix. You have a lot of people who are through the week ordering healthy stuff. You have some who just depend on your London Dairy and Baskin Robbins ice cream, and they want their chips and their Coca-Colas.
Yeah.
It's a complete mixture. So there's no specific time period during the week where people go all out with either healthy or the junk.
I mean, you Neil, you order chocolate every day, so it's no different.
No, I mean, I know I order it once a week, but then I order for the week. So yeah, that's how it is. But then
doesn't
again,
last a week in my place.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I agree with you. No, but then see that's the idea. You know, if from my behavior, or rather, the way I shop, weekends generally, you eat out or you order in. But for the week, you order, get your stuff in on the weekend, probably on a Sunday, so you can, chop your veggies and fruits and prepare your boxes ready for the next couple of days. Saves a lot of time. And on the weekend, you can do all of these things as compared to a busy weekday. Does all of this also get into the business processes, that the mindset of the consumer?
Definitely does. But again, to bring out a different concept for Waynik.com completely is we tend to put this through to our consumers for planned groceries. Like you rightly said, we are there giving them options in bulk as well.
Okay.
There are a lot of products on the website which are already chopped and ready to use, kind of a thing also. So the kind of variety we have on the website suits every individual with every other thing that they require in their household. So if you want to literally sit and chop your vegetables, we have that on the website. If you just want chopped vegetables, because you guys have to come to the radio stations really quickly, we have that available.
No one has time to chop onions properly. Look at this.
Fruits.
Neil has got into his bag. He's got his chopped rock melon, what do you got? Dragon fruits.
Watermelon. The grapes that he picked out.
The free grapes
that I tasted and picked up. Yeah. So see, this is what I do. I get my fruits, chop them off, put them in different boxes. They go into the fridge for 3 days. Then again on a Wednesday, I do the same exercise so that I have my next 3 days sorted. But then if I get chopped fruits and veggies coming home directly, then it saves that kind of time also.
We should not say this, but we're here to make you guys lazy.
Don't tell me a business that's selling convenience in Dubai is going to be successful. That's you're kidding me. When it does come to the future of your company, you've been so successful for such a long time at Waynik. Future goals, visions, where are you looking at growing? What's the future hold?
So at the moment, it's been 2 years. In fact, we're celebrating the September month as our second year anniversary month.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So from here, we obviously look on to be growing. We have about 8,000 products on the website, about 350 different brands on the website. We want this to grow to about 20,000 products, because household products are never ending and the list keeps going on and on to make every consumer happy from the website. So that keeps growing. That's the agenda. That's the thought process. And somewhere down the line, I don't want to promise anything really soon, but we're also planning hopefully to get into the retail space ourselves. So obviously not list our products, but have the brand Waynik painting the town orange at some point of time as well.
I'm fascinated by the logistics. If you've got to have some 8,000 products, but then you need to be able to have a certain number in supply, how big is your warehouse? Where's your holding space?
So we're based out of Dubai Investment Park, Phase 2. We have the head office, which is about 150,000 square feet, along with a lot of other warehouses and storage spaces in and around DIP. So we're based out of DIP, and hopefully by the year end, we're also opening up our second branch in the Dubai Industrial City, which is another 150,000 square feet. This is used purely for storage space. So whatever we import, whatever we purchase locally, everything is used. All of these places are used for storage.
And Katie, what is the exact process? So I'm at the website now. I'm at waynik.com. If I sit here and I'm like, right, okay, I want to buy some lambs, some vegetables, and I need some new dishwashing detergent or something, and I put in an order, what is the actual process?
So basically, obviously, you check out, you pay. There are three modes of payment for Waynik.com. So it's obviously cash on delivery, card on delivery, or you can actually do credit card payments online. Once you do that, the back-end office at Waynik.com receives the order. We go to the warehouse, we prepare the order. The quality team comes in to check every single order before it heads out, and the drivers are then heading out to different locations for delivery. It's as simple as that. We get to your doorstep. Any orders that you place by 5 p.m. on a day, we can deliver to Dubai, Sharjah, and Ajman on the same day.
Wow.
And for all other Emirates on the next day. So a lot of aggregators, a lot of online e-commerce grocery portals don't really do Sharjah and Ajman.
Yeah, it's generally the next day.
Yeah, so that is something if you order by 5 p.m., which usually people do, so that once they're leaving work and they've reached home, they have their groceries ready for their dinner or for their next day's lunch. We do same-day delivery to Sharjah and Ajman as well.
This is amazing. The same day delivery is like a very big convenience that people look for. And I talk purely out of experience. I wait for next day delivery. All right. I can't have it today, and it's a heartbreaker especially when you want to have a tub of ice cream or something like that,
Absolutely.
and you don't want to step down to go and get it yourself. But then tell me something. The way it is all paved out for you, retail space coming in. As soon as the retail space comes in, do we see a change in dynamics for the website? Does it become, a little more expensive because you already have a retail outlet, or both the retail and the online become the same priced where you're competing for a better price as compared to the market?
To be honest, it's still very soon to say, but just to answer on that question, we still have a lot of inventory, a lot of warehousing spaces, a lot of office space. We have under the Safco group of companies, we have about 600 people working at the moment as we speak, with about 200 plus fleet that we own ourselves. So we do all our deliveries ourselves. There's no third-party logistics involved.
Brilliant.
So keeping in mind all of that, there is already a lot of costs involved, of course. So just by saying that a retail space comes in, will it affect prices for the website? I don't think so. It's going to be more complementing. So the retail complements the website and the other way around as well. So that is the motive. We want to stick to that idea to not have that there. So that's the mindset we're going with for now, at least.
Well, KD, congratulations on all of your success so far.
Thank
Obviously,
you so
from mitigating the COVID-19 pandemic and having to reevaluate, now you're in this new position where you're celebrating this second anniversary. So, congratulations on all your success. It's always great to hear of a Dubai-based story that's doing well, creating a great business that's also providing a great service to the people in Dubai. So, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for being so kind. And again, Talk FM, thank you.